The more you share your pain, the more others might try to hurt you. Though it doesn't always happen, some people enjoy watching others suffer or even add to it. Sadly, this mix of envy and cruelty exists in many people and can block your personal growth in different areas of life. It could happen at work, among friends, or even within your family. That's why learning to hide your vulnerabilities can actually become your strength. Picture yourself as a tree standing in a storm. The leaves may shake and the branches may bend, but the trunk stays firm, deeply rooted in the ground. This is the image of silent resilience we're going to teach today. We'll discuss how you can be stronger by not letting outside challenges get to you, where every difficulty trains you to be like the sturdy tree. By acting like nothing can affect you, you aren't ignoring the storm, but instead choosing not to let the rain soak you or the wind knock you over. You'll learn how to become the master of your own destiny, strong, steady, and calm, even in the midst of chaos. In this video, we'll talk about 18 Stoic principles from the philosopher Epictetus, who you may have heard of. On this journey, I invite you to self-reflect, where strength doesn't come from thunder's noise, but from the quiet light that guides your way. So, for the next few minutes, tune into the message and leave behind any distractions. Let's begin. Principle 1. Listen more than you speak. Have you ever wondered why we have 2 ears but only 1 mouth? According to Epictetus, this wasn't a mistake but a lesson for us. It reminds us not to fall in love with our own voice but to appreciate listening to others. By learning from others, we grow, not by repeating ourselves. From today, try to focus more on what others are saying and less on your own opinions. Principle 2. Always prepare for the worst. Anxiety often comes from the fear that something bad will happen in the future. We worry that our kids might drop out of school, that we'll lose our jobs, or that our spouse might cheat and ask for a divorce. These fears can change from one day to the next, making life a constant source of stress. But Epictetus has a bold solution. Imagine all the bad things you fear have already happened. This way, your mind will be ready to handle any outcome with strength and confidence. Principle 3. Be ready to fail. It's how you grow. We often try to avoid failure at all costs, not wanting to look foolish. But Epictetus offers a different perspective. He believes being seen as a fool is one of the best ways to improve, both in your career and in life. Growth doesn't happen by chance, but through a long process of trial and error. Only by making mistakes can we fine-tune our path to excellence. Principle 4. Be cautious of fortune. Wealth, while desirable, brings challenges that many can't escape. It's not just about people who appear out of nowhere to take advantage of your success. Money has the power to change people, and not always for the better. Once we gain wealth, we might find ourselves losing touch with the moral values that once guided us. Principle 5. Don't rely on a single hope. We are naturally drawn to variety, so there's no need to place all your dreams on one goal. If that dream fails, the result could be devastating. Epictetus encourages us to pursue multiple dreams to increase our chances of success. Principle 6. Always remember that death is the final destination. This isn't a call to be pessimistic, but a reminder that all our actions and efforts ultimately lead to death. With this in mind, we might rethink how we spend our time, like dedicating 20 years to paying off a house that we can't take with us. As death approaches, it may be wise to carry Stoic principles with us, helping us see life's setbacks as lessons and making the most of our limited time. Principle 7. True wealth comes from a contented mind. According to Epictetus, happiness isn't about what you don't have, but appreciating what you do. By focusing on what we lack, we miss out on moments of joy for the things we already have. A truly wealthy person is a happy one. Principle 8. Embrace humility. To truly learn, we must first admit that we don't know everything. Epictetus urges us to stay humble, especially when it comes to knowledge. Walking through life full of pride only keeps us further from real learning. We should approach life with the curiosity of a child, full of wonder and eagerness to learn. Remember to like and subscribe for part 2.